is a little video of my Sephora favorites because today the Sephora VIB sale starts and I wanted to do a little guide of my favorite products. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with makeup, of course. The first one I want to talk are these two liquid lipsticks from YSL. These are called the Vinyl Cream. I love this because these have the staying power of a liquid lipsticks, but they are not drying at all, and they have a shiny finish. So this, I guess you have seen me talk about this over and over and over, but this is basically my #1 favorite lip product when I want a bold lip. Love them. The second one I want to mention is by Wonder Beauty. This brand is slightly new to Sephora, but if you don't like matte textures like me, these are amazing. So this is a duo, and you have this pale one that is called BB. This is basically for daytime, and then they have this side which is for nighttime. This one's called Nikki Beach, and what I love about this is the shade, of course, but the texture is amazing because they are creamy, they stay a long time, and they have like a powdery finish, but they last a long time without drying my lips. So I love these dual lipsticks from Wonder Beauty. Also, I wanted to mention the new Marc Jacobs Highliner. I have 3 brown shades, and mine are Earthquake, which is a super dark brown, almost a black, and it's a matte one. Then we have Brownie, which is a super warm brown, and it's also matte, beautiful. And then my last one, but this one is my favorite, is Rococoa. And this one is a beautiful dark brown with a bit of copper sheen on it. This one is one of the ones that have a little bit of shimmer in it. I highly recommend these ones, and I love them to actually use on my upper waterline to make my lashes look way bigger. This work perfectly. They don't smudge at all. Once they set, they won't move. And they have a ton of colors, from matte to shimmery. You can find any color you have on your mind, you will find that in this line. Amazing Marc Jacobs one. Then we have my 2 favorite eyebrow pencils. First one, and the one that I use the most, is from Anastasia, and this is called the Brow Definer. I use the shade medium brown. This is what I'm wearing right now, and this is the one I use on most days because I love bold brows, and this one has an amazing creamy texture that glides on and leaves your eyebrows filled, but I feel like it always look very natural. Plus the slanted tip makes it super easy and super fast, fill in my little gaps. Love this product. And then I have the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, which strangely is a #1, which is the lightest shade, but I use this one on days when I am not wearing any makeup or when I'm going to the gym and I want my brows to be a little bit defined but not so bold and not so strong. One thing I wanted to mention is the shade #1 in the Benefit Goof Proof. It's amazing because it's a light brown, which it almost look gray, and it doesn't have any warm undertone whatsoever. So I think this will fit people with dark brows like me and really light brows. So this one is also highly recommended. This one is not as creamy as the Anastasia, but I like that because this gives me a much more natural finish on days where I don't want to wear much makeup. So love this. Then I have something I'm sure you're gonna recognize, and these are the TATA HARPER Volumizing Lip and Cheek Tints. I have 2 shades that I love and I use all the time. The one I use the most is this one, which is very charming, and it's kind of pink with a blue undertone. I love this shade and I love this formula because it's a bit hydrating on your cheeks. It lasts a long time, but it makes you look so healthy. So healthy. These ones are amazing, and the other shade I have is Very Nice. So this one is very charming and this one is very nice, and actually Very Nice looks very nice as a little bit of a cream bronzer. I know it sounds crazy, but when I want to warm up my face and I don't want to use any bronzer, this is the one I use. I usually use this one by itself, and when I want a bit of warmth in my skin, I mix both and they look amazing. Love this. You guys know I don't wear a lot of makeup and I like my makeup to look pretty natural, so that's why I keep raving about this too. Then we have mascaras, and my two favorite ones are the Better Than Sex by Too Faced. The first time I tried this one, the regular, I love it, but it smudged a little bit on me, so I stopped using it. And then when they released the waterproof version, this became my absolute #1 mascara. It doesn't move, it doesn't budge. And the most important thing, it holds the curl perfectly. If you have problems with your mascara moving around and leaving flakes or having raccoon eyes, this is the best mascara. Plus, it's amazing at holding the curl. Love this mascara. If you don't like waterproof formula, you can get the regular one, and if you like the waterproof formula, then I'm sure you're gonna love this one. Highly recommend this one. Now let's talk about this Hourglass bronzer that I'm sure you have seen on my Instagram a ton and on my blog. This is the Luminous Bronze Light. This is the lighter version, and I love this bronzer. It's the one I'm using today. I don't have a lot, but I love it because it's not matte and it's not shimmery. It has kind of a satin finish, and it makes my skin look glowy but natural and bronze. And I think this shade, actually this shade, I think is perfect for my skin. It's a bit more orange, quite a bit more orange than other bronzers, but I think that's why I love this so much. And the formula of this bronzer is unique. Love this one. Then we have these two from KEVYN. These are the Neo highlighters. They have two shades. This is Sahara. This is made for darker complexions. As you can see, it has warmer tones. And then we have Ibiza, which is for lighter complexions. This has a little bit of a lilac sheen. If you're thinking of buying this to use in replacement of your highlighter, it won't work. This will just give you a beautiful sheen to your skin, but it's nothing strong. It's something really very truly subtle. If you want a natural subtle glow, these are the ones you need to get. Beautiful powders from KEVYN. And last but not least, for makeup, I want to talk about my two favorite brushes in the whole world, and these are the Sephora. This is the number 45, and this is the classic multitasker. And this is the little baby. This is the 45.5 classic mini multitasker. I love to use this one for foundation, and I love to use this one for concealer. I have had this one for 7 years, and it looks exactly the same as the day I bought it. It never sheds. It's super soft. It washes off super easily, and the same as this one. This is the one I also keep in my little makeup bag if I need to retouch, and I can use it with powder, with my foundation. I can even use it for blush. These two are amazing, and again, I don't understand why nobody talks about this too. Okay, now let's move into skincare, and I'm gonna start off talking about sunscreen, and I'm sure you have seen all of this in my Instagram. Let's talk about this one. The first one is the DR.DENNIS Gross Instant Radiant Sun Defense, and this is SPF 40. If you don't like sunscreen, or if you are looking for a sunscreen that has a little bit of a tint and that blurs in perfection, this is the one you need to get. I believe this was released last year, and I was obsessed with it. I use the shade light to medium. They only have two shades, light to medium and medium to dark. What I love is that this adds a little bit of coverage, but it has a beautiful sheen, and it gives me that beautiful, natural, healthy glow. Love this one. Then we have these two. This is my latest discovery. This is from COOLA, and this is their mineral sunscreen or natural BB cream. It has a lot of words in the packaging. The first time I tried it, I was blown away, because if you hate the feeling of sunscreen, if you don't like to look white, if you just can't stand the texture of sunscreen, this is the sunscreen you need to get. It's not white at all. It feels exactly, but a little bit more silkier than the Benefit Professional. It has a matte finish. It hydrates the skin. It also fills in pores and blurs out imperfection. This is such a unique texture. Plus, this is a natural sunscreen which only has two ingredients, titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. Since we are on the topic of amazing sunscreen texture, I have to mention this one by MDSolarScience. This is the mineral cream. This is SPF 50, and this one also has an amazing lightweight texture. The difference between these two, I think this one has higher SPF, but this one has more anti-aging benefits, and I think it's suitable for normal to dry skin and more mature type of skins. This one is white and is a tad bit more hydrating. Last but not least, I have used this Shiseido sunscreen for probably 8 years now. This is my #1 sunscreen because I'm always out, I'm always in the sun, doing sports, running, surfing, and this is the one that gives me the highest protection and the one that I trust the most when I know I'm gonna get serious sun exposure. This is the one I use. So if I'm by the beach, if I'm in a pool, if I am doing outside sports, this is amazing. And one thing I love about this is it has a thicker consistency. It's a bit thicker than the other two, but this looks amazing under makeup. Controls oils really well because it controls sweat, so when you're doing outdoor sports and you're sweating, this is not gonna drip down your eye and burn. And because it's water resistant and sweat resistant, it's amazing at making your makeup last on hot, humid weather. I don't know how this sunscreen does it, but it's amazing in the winter time when my skin gets dry. I love to use this one, but then when it's super hot and humid outside, I use this under my makeup and my makeup stays flawless all day. If you tried Shiseido in the past, the old formula was awful because it left an awful white cast on the skin. You look like a ghost all day long. But the new formula that they sell in the US is the, I haven't said the name, this is the Shiseido Expert Sun SPF Plus, and the new version is called Wet Force. The packaging is a bit darker with an orange cap. And if you suffer from sunspot or if you do a lot of exercise outside and you want to get serious protection, this is the one to get. The texture, when you first apply it, feels a bit thicker, but you just need to give it 1 minute, it sinks in and it looks flawless. In my opinion, I think Shiseido had the best sun protection line on the market. Now let's move to my favorite of a brand that I have to mention because you guys know, you guys know I love First Aid Beauty, and I love First Aid Beauty because their products are simple, are effective, and the price range, I think it's amazing. So the first one that is dripping from my shower is the face cleanser. I usually get PR packages with new face cleanser and I rotate between them, but I always come back to this one because it's simple, it's a gel, but it has a little bit of a creaminess to it, cleans my face, it doesn't strip my skin, it's just simple and effective and nice. I love it. Then we have this cream, which is the 5-in-1 face cream. This has SPF 30 again. I love this one because on days when I know I'm gonna be inside the house, this is the one I use, or on winter time when there's not a lot of sun but I still want to get hydration and protection, this is the one I use. And this also has a lot of anti-aging benefits. The scent is not the best because this one actually smells like sunscreen, but trust me, this goes on super smoothly. It sinks right in, it hydrates, and it has the sun protection. So I love this one. It's 5-in-1, 5 benefits. You just use it in the morning. Can't forget about sunscreen and other extra steps. I love this one. And last, from First Aid Beauty, is the Eye Triple Remedy Gel Cream. I was afraid to use it when I got this. I was afraid because I thought a gel. I have the driest under eyes, so it took me a while to use it, and this is amazing. If you're looking for a nice hydrating under eye cream, this is it. It's really hydrating, but it sinks right in and it leaves my under eye happy and crease free. It wears really well under makeup, and I think the price point is amazing. Plus, I use this every day and I have used this for 6 months and I don't think I'm gonna finish this soon. Now let's talk about another brand that I love, and that is DR.DENNIS Gloss. And the first thing I will recommend is this cleanser. This is called the all-in-one cleanser with toner. You're supposed to use this on dry skin, massage it for 10 seconds and then wash it off with water. But this cleanser really does both. So I feel like it cleanses my skin, but it also helps tighten my pores and everything feels just a little bit like... And the fact that you can use this on dry skin, it's also really good one to remove makeup. So I love to use it to remove my makeup or in the morning because it's also really gentle. It's a really good multitasker cleanser from DR.DENNIS Gloss. I love this one. Plus the bottle is big, so this lasts quite a long time. Then we have his peels. I love the stronger ones, but all of them are amazing, and you can find a peel for your type of skin because he has sensitive, normal, strong, the ones I use. I love to use this once a week, usually on Sundays or Saturdays when I have a little bit more time. The cool thing is that it comes in 2 steps. So the first one is the acid or the exfoliating pad, and the second one has all the anti-aging benefits. Feels like when I use this one, I feel like my skin just had a microdermabrasion from a spa. These are that effective. I love this. I almost forgot talking about this too. These are First Aid Beauty Facial Radiant Pads. These are the pads that I use the most because it's only 1 step. You can use it morning and night. I usually use them only at night. They are gentle, they're effective, and they give my skin a lot of radiance. But to all my lazy skincare followers, this peel by Kate Somerville is called Retasphere Micro Peel. This is amazing because you put it after you cleanse your skin, you put a moisturizer on top, and then you're good to go. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to wait for it to dry. It's super quick and it's really truly effective. This is the one I like to travel with, and this is the one when I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to do 1,000 of steps. This is the one that saves me. Last but not least, I have one item for hair, and this is the Christophe Cleansing Purifying Scrub with Sea Salt. This is a shampoo. If you feel your scalp is dry, itchy, if you feel you have a lot of buildup product in your scalp, this is an amazing shampoo to clean your scalp without stripping your hair. It smells amazing and it has the most weird cool texture. I still have a little bit left on this sample I got, but I'm gonna buy the full size for sure. That's it, I'm done. Hopefully I'm gonna post this video today because the sale starts today. If you have any question, please comment below. If you wanna follow me on my social channels, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, all the information will be below. If you wanna subscribe to my channel, the information is down below too. And hopefully I'll see you guys next week. If you have any question, please comment below. Love you, bye!